March is officially here, which means it is time for our annual Women's History Month celebration. We're starting here at the show.
Yes. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Her Story in Motion. Yes.
Yeah.
All month long, this is our annual celebration to highlight influential women in politics, entertainment, activism, and history.
Yes, because progress didn't happen by accident. It happened because women refused to be silent.
So, Da'Maya, who's our first spotlights, and what category is this in?
Our first spotlight is Shirley. How you say it?
Shirley Chisholm.
Shirley Chisholm. And the spotlight one, it is politics. She was the first Black woman elected to Congress, the first Black woman to run for president from a major party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's give a hands clap. Yeah. Powerful. Very powerful and remarkable. Seriously. Yeah. Setting the barriers for all women, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Da'Maya, what does courage look like when you're the first, right? Well, how does that look like? Because, when you're the first in something, like, how does that feel? Like for you, for instance, I don't want to try to keep on bringing this up all the time, but you was here the first on to doing this show with me, because we never did anything together. This was your first time doing a talk show, right? This is your first time being a part of this space. This is your first time being a part of the company. This is your first time, there's lots of first. There's lots of first. So you have to feel all the courage. You have to feel like, what does courage look like for you? Let me just say that. What does it look like for you?
It means that I have the power to do anything that I put my mind into.
Amen.
Yes, because like you said, it is my first time.
And you're setting, didn't mean cut you off, you're setting barriers for all the other women behind you.
Setting boundaries to, yes. So if you're ever doing something for the very first time, just place a pat on your back, because you're doing something. If you're doing it for the very first time, and just know that you have the power. You have the power to do anything you want to do in your life. So just remember that.
I love that, Da'Maya. I love that. And yeah, it's good. I'm not going to chime into this because this is actually your month right here, and I want you, to share, with her beautiful people. So I love that. I really do.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into our next spotlight, you guys, which this is in entertainment. And it's Viola Davis. Yes. She is an EGOT winner, and she is an activist for representation. And also, you guys, just this past, over the weekend, it was the NAACP Image Awards, and she won for, I gotta get this correct, she was awarded the Chairman Award, you guys, at the NAACP Image Awards, you guys. And we want to show you guys this amazing speech. She gave a powerful speech, Da'Maya. So let's let our beautiful people check it out. Then we'll come back with more.
Thank you, NAACP Awards, for this honor. I always feel like I'm going to step into feeling like I deserve it. There is no becoming until you face the depth and the darkness of your own soul. There is no becoming without healing, and without a radical acceptance of one's truth. There is no soul of a nation without the soul of its people. And the soul of its people is not just who is represented in the breathing and alive people in this room, but by all those who are no longer here. We either move forward together or not at all.
Hands down. That's what I love.
Amazing.
And she is so deserving of this woman here, because with everything that she has been through throughout her life, oh, it's just remarkable. It's just really remarkable, and it is a motivation
Yes.
for all the others.
Yes.
Of what she's doing for the community. So, the question is, why does visibility changes opportunity? Why do we think that? Because we have to, representation is important, right, Da'Maya? It is, because we have to activate for others. We have to set the ground for everybody else. We have to. Because we can't always be into this category right here. No, we have to branch out. We have to set the example for others. So when when generation behind us, Da'Maya, they can look at us and be like, "Wow, you set the ground up for us, and we are continuing the legacy."
Yes. Yes.
What's the legacy? What legacy are you leaving behind? We have to think about that, right? We have to think about what legacy are we leaving behind for the next generation.
Say that.
So we don't want them to be lost, right?
Exactly.
That's for me. That's what representation means for me. How about you?
Wow. I like the word legacy. Yeah, because legacy is something that you did and you're leaving it for someone upcoming.
Exactly.
So you have to set those boundaries. You have to move forward rather than move backwards, because that's what we need in today's society. Move up, because if you move up, then something good is going to occur. If you just step backwards, then what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love that. So we love you, Viola Davis, here at Da'Maya Damian.
All right, you guys, here's our next spotlight, which is history. Yes. And our third woman is Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I think it's Ginsburg.
Excuse me. She was the legal, pioneer for gender equality. Yes.
And we practically touched base onto this, which is, what does legacy mean beyond a title? We just gave you guys what it truly means, but because I remember this from Joyce Minor, because she said this right here, and I'm paraphrasing. She said something about, we have to look at what we're doing between the dash. And here's what I mean about that. When we're born and then when we die. But there's a middle, right? What are we doing between the middle? That's our lifespan, right? What are we doing between there? Are we treating folks right? Are we setting, the standards for the next generation to come up? What are we doing in that dash? That means a lot. And we have to seriously think about that, because that right there, that's our legacy. It really is. So we have to think about that. The day we're born, then we have the day we die. But what's most important is between the dash in the middle.
What's that?
Yeah, that's what the choice means.
Okay.
What did you do in that? That's your lifespan. That's your lifespan. That's your legacy right there. So we have to be mindful of the mind. That's why our young people, we have to get them back on track,
Yes.
Because, we're losing them so very young. That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
So we have to set the groundwork for them. They can see us like, you came from here, they right there, I want to be just like you. Well, you can be, but first comes the first step, which is to stop doing what you're doing. I know it's tough. I know it's hard. But you can get back up.
Yes, you will.
You get back up.
Yes, you will.
Oh, this is great, Da'Maya. This is, we're going to do this almost long.
Okay.
Almost long.
So women's history isn't separate from history. It is history.
Absolutely. I love that. And celebrate achievement doesn't ignore struggle. It honors endurance. Yes, it does.